I was just sitting here thinking as I was watching a few TikTok videos about a man who's being accused of sexual assault. I was thinking about it, and I'm gonna try to organize my thoughts for once in my life, but I'm not so great about it when it comes to stuff like that. I was talking to my husband a few weeks back about this, that I don't know a single woman who doesn't have a story of sexual assault, but I do believe there's a small percentage of women that think maybe they don't, because they're not looking at it from the lens of now. I'm trying to think of how I want to say that. 10, 20, 30 years ago, sexual assault only meant rape. Honestly, let's be for real. We didn't talk about little things, and we didn't consider things sexual assault or rape that we felt we had any hand in, if we felt we were culpable. And I feel that we did think we were culpable all the time. I got drunk. I think I liked him, though. I think I had a crush on him. Therefore, it doesn't count. I don't feel like I'm articulating this the way that I want.
Right.
I'm thinking specifically about an instance that I had in high school with a guy that I had liked for a long time, and he had absolutely no interest in me. We had both ended up at a mutual friend's house it was like a small get-together, but it was party vibes. And I used to spend the night at this friend's house all the time. And we all got drunk, and he was there, and we didn't really pay each other much attention. And she had a spare room, and I used to sleep in her room all the time by myself. And, as the night wore on and I got tired, I went into that same room I always slept in, and I got into the bed and I went to sleep. And I was definitely drunk, but I woke up a few hours later feeling movement, and this guy, he was on top of me, but not sitting on me. And he was, pleasuring himself at me. I don't know how else to say that. So the reason I wanted to make this video is because I never thought of it. It felt wrong. And I at the time freaked out and was like, you're disgusting, and shoved him away from me. But the part that I never hear anyone say is that those moments we didn't tell anyone. And even 20 something years later, when I think about it, I don't think of that as a sexual assault. When it is one, you know what I mean? He was sitting on me doing that.
Yeah.
While I was not awake. And it's that's an assault, I don't know. And the main thing that I think of when I think of that is I don't think enough people discuss the fact that when women are assaulted, maybe not present day, I can't speak to that, but back in the day, not only did we not tell anyone, not only did we not even allow ourselves to consider it to be assault, sometimes we entered relationships with these people. And I don't know what that is psychologically. Are we trying to rationalize what goes on that's inappropriate and form a relationship out of it so that it doesn't, so that moment or those moments aren't what they were? Because I spent a couple years with that guy after that. I mean...
Why?
Looking back, I cannot fucking believe that. I can't even believe that just came out of my fucking mouth. But I was extremely young and had absolutely no life experience and absolutely no one to talk to about shit like that. And I just feel like my generation and the ones before mine, we spent a lot of time gaslighting ourselves that things didn't count. Like that doesn't count. And now I'm sure I'm not the only one. Now I hear stories of sexual assault. I'm like, oh my God, then my thing must be sexual assault. Well, mine is rape. Holy shit. Like, it's crazy to look back and realize, well, by today's standard, I've had multiple sexual assaults and rapes happen to me in my lifetime.
Damn.
And in the vein of that, I often think about the normalization of pedophilia when I was young and the generations before me. Every fucking person in high school knew at least one girl who was dating an older guy. And by older, I mean we're 16, they're in their 30s. What the fuck? Like, I don't understand. As an adult, as a mother, as someone in their fucking mid-40s now, I cannot comprehend how that was normal. And it's so upsetting. I have a daughter now, and I would scorch the earth if any of this shit ever happened to her. And I can't understand how these things became normal for us. Like, I don't... But it's complicated unpacking. It's complicated. Because a lot of things don't feel like they should count. But they do. They fucking count. I don't know. I'm rambling about nothing at this point. I just wanted to talk about that because it occurred to me while I was watching these videos that there's a bunch of us women walking around not unpacking their shit. My cat is losing her mind. Anyway, if you are one of those women, such as myself, I see you. It's complicated.
Yo, I feel so sorry for her. Like, God, at a young age, too? Damn. Yo, yeah, be careful on who you meet and all that, because you never know who you're gonna run into. Like, you might run into, like, a felony or, like somebody like that. Because I know this one girl, and they made a movie of her. They made 2 movies of her. One of them was called The Girl Next Door, came out 2007, and they made another movie of her called American Crime, and her name was Sylvia Likens, and she died by sexual abuse. And R.I.P. to her. And I couldn't really watch The Girl Next Door 2007 because it was so hard to watch all the time, and I feel really, really sorry for her. God, be careful out there. It's a dangerous world.
So I was just sitting here